Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. My name's Trisket, welcome back. Today we're playing XDefiant, aka the Call of Duty Killer. If you haven't realized, this game just came out, well, at least a closed beta. There's plenty of ways you can snag a code. So I just want to go over my thoughts on the game while I show you guys it basically. So these modes are locked, probably because it's in beta or closed beta, so in my opinion this is more like an alpha. Well, although the alpha was actually a while ago. So okay, whatever, this is a beta. Alright, so a lot of ex-COD developers are working on this, supposedly. At least that's what everyone's saying. And do I trust the public on everything? No. So I have no clue if ex-COD developers, or at least the amount that people are making it out to seem, is real. But this game does indeed feel like a good turn to classic arcadiness. So I've seen a lot of people dunk on it, and a lot of people say it's good. And then I've seen people that are not happy with the internet side of things, but like the game. And I gotta say, that's kind of where I fall in. So I think this game is amazing, and I hope to see it thrive. I really do think they'll fix the internet stuff here soon. Especially with desync and everything like that, because that seems to be my main issue, at least, is that like desync, like causing problems with like someone running around the corner and then they see you first somehow. Well, because on their screen you were, there, and then they shot you, but you didn't see them yet. So it's just stuff like that. And that's one of the things that people in CSGO were complaining about, kind of, with the server tick rate. But that's like a whole different problem, because with their servers, with CSGO servers and desync, was that not desync, server tick, is that you would click but the server wouldn't recognize it because it was running on ticks. So if you clicked in between a server tick, then it would be pushed to the next tick rather than precisely when you clicked. So with the new server tick thing, people don't have to suffer through that. And on this, to compare it, basically, they're not on your screen yet, but you are on their screen, which is kind of like a tick, because you're not there. I don't know if this is going to make any sense to you guys, but they're not there because in the server latency, right, they're moving, their internet's faster than yours, or the server's internet isn't just picking up on things perfectly. It's really weird. If you care about it that goddamn much, you can go just search it up. But basically, that's like my main issue. So I'm just gonna go over it. If I can even find something. So as you can see, I am struggling to find a match. So, dude, it used to be easier. I should be queuing up almost immediately. So, unless I can play like a custom. Play by myself? No? Okay. So, the progression in this game is through a bunch of challenges, alright? So, I don't know if they're going to be staying true to this, in the game, in the full game, where you have to complete challenges to do it. I hate this style of progression. Halo Infinite did it. They basically ripped a page out of that, which was not a good idea. It should just be play the game, earn XP, do some side challenges, and you get like a cool skin. Not that's the only way to unlock weapons and operators. I don't like that. All right, another thing is I'm kind of curious about is if they're going to add more skins and people to it. So like the Division, I wonder if they'll do Division 1 and Division 2 skins rather than just these ugly people. All right, and then I mean, obviously they have to. I don't know, I just don't see them not doing that. Anyway, so like with the Phantoms, I think hopefully they'll add, like Wildlands and other stuff to this, so that way it's not just blacked out people. But it does help distinguish each faction, if you couldn't tell. So like you got to also put this is a hero shooter, all right? So you got your damage, you got your stealth. Oh wait, no, these are your shields. You got, okay, so you got damage, stealth, healer. What are these guys again? These are like, aren't they just stealth? Yeah, these are the stealth guys. So like, I don't know how else to put that. And then DeadSec is just like your hacker, right? yeah, like all they do is kind of hack stuff. So kind of like Overwatch, because that's where this whole hero shooter genre comes from, is you know, damage, shield, healer. This would be like the shotgun guy. I don't know. Sorry for my comparison here, because, or analogy, because I'm not the best at it, but this would be like the dual wielding shotgun guy that like says he's death, and then this would be like dude, what's the Sombra, right? Anyway, so you got that, you got loadouts, and I got the AK and stuff. They got the weapon system here. I don't mind this stuff at all. I wish it changed some of the things. They also like the stock, as you can see, they still haven't added in pictures for the different stocks. It's not like really all that important. I just hope that they add better skins, because like if you look at this, they got a battery taped to the grip for some reason. And the AK looks so gross and ugly, and the Chris Vector looks alright. So I like, that's the only thing, is that like this game has a really weird aesthetic, and I'm not the biggest fan of it, I'm gonna be honest. Same thing with the maps. I think they're way too big for it being an arena shooter, and it's like it's suffering from the same issues that Call of Duty Modern Warfare suffers from, where it's just like really detailed maps. They need to fix some animations. The music could be a little bit better in my opinion too. Like, I really hope I don't sound like I'm dogging on them, but the music for this game just isn't iconic. Like, Call of Duty has their World at War, their Black Ops 2 multiplayer sound, the zombies sounds, they got like all of the, like, there's so many iconic sounds. You got the GTA 4 Russian song, I forgot what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about. It's like I don't know, whatever. I love that soundtrack, as well as like GTA Vice City. And then you got like I don't know, I think there just needs to be music that separates this game a little bit more, and I think this game needs a better aesthetic to, again, further separate it, because as of right now, as much as this is a completely different game when you look at it, it doesn't feel I don't know, I prefer cleaner stuff, and I feel like a lot of people agree on that, because right now this just kind of looks like Rust, or like a very shitty Escape from Tarkov look when it comes to like some of these people. I'm looking at the cleaners mainly, and like the AK, like, and the grip, like I don't know, I just think it needs to be cleaned up a little bit more. I'm fine if they use real guns, like I don't think anyone really cares about that, but it's like, if you want to separate the guns a little bit more, you could at least try to make them look more futuristic. You can, like, I think Avatar does it best, because this is supposed to be like a future game. I'm gonna find a reference picture for you guys so you understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I got an error trying to start this. Another issue. Like, look at this. This is, they're cool, right? And they're not real, but they could exist. Like, this machine gun is like really cool to look at. This also could, like, I don't know, if they were to just do that, but like with the body of the ARs and stuff, and like, see, you can still do wood furniture on it too. Like, that's the one thing that I think they could have done with like the AK a little bit better, if they want to make it like look this futuristic and stuff. Is just, instead of making it look old and crap, just make the furniture on the AK look a little bit, you know, different. And like, you could do that with the Chris Vector. You could do, you know, if they want, I don't know. I don't like it that much. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. And then you got these 4 modes. Nothing new. Wish I had Team Deathmatch in here, because I'm gonna be honest, that's all I play shooters for, is TDM and Dom. Alright. And I feel like this game would have a really fun CTF. So that would be really cool. Obviously, hopefully they add more guns, because this is, you know, really bad. Really bad. Another thing is that someone brought up is, or at least someone saw, is that Libertad, I don't know how to say this, is a little bit OP in my opinion. Not really. It does make it a little bit frustrating when shooting someone that has a Libertad, because they can just press E and they instantly heal, or heal a little bit faster for a short period of time. And that it does make it really annoying. But all of these people are also pretty good, and Echelon's really hard to spot, like when they use the invisibility thing. So there's a lot of things in this game that it has to offer, but it keeps, like, well, for competitive play, but it keeps all the fun stuff of an arcade shooter, and that's what I absolutely love about it. And I think that's why this game will, like, just keep kicking Call of Duty's butt, especially if they add more guns. Oh, thank God I found a match, so that way I can show you guys what I'm talking about. This game is also way more optimized, oddly enough. It's only 60 gigs compared to Call of Duty, alright? There's voice chat. Alright, so as you can see, the maps, like what I was talking about, see how overcomplicated it looks? It doesn't, like, I don't know, there's just a simplicity with, like, other Black Ops maps, because that's one of the things that, people were saying as well, is that they're XCOD, Black Ops people, which makes sense on why this is so, arcadey and feels very similar to BO4. But, like, the maps have, if you want to make an iconic map, you need a big set piece, alright? And that set piece is supposed to make it iconic. I don't know what that was. But one of the issues with this game is, like, let's say it's this airplane that's supposed to be iconic. There's just too much crap everywhere else that kind of takes away from the focus of it being a big airplane. Like, these pallets are alright, but then you got, like, where did this come from? Why, you know, where did this come from? It doesn't make really any sense. So that's just my main issue with it, is that it's just kind of over-designed, or too crowded. Like, if they just made it a little bit simpler, it'd be more up my alley of maps. If I got a job to make maps for this game, dude, I would be so happy. But yeah, that's just one of the things that I wanted to bring up. There's you can't crouch either. That's actually one of the things I don't like. I mean, you can crouch, you can't go prone. That's one of my only other issues. You can slide cancel. Hey, we got him with a crack. Another thing going for this game too is there's no SBMM, so that's a really big plus in my opinion. So your equipment is a one use, but your ability has a cooldown. Again, if that wasn't obvious. But yeah, like the overcomplicated thing, I feel like the maps would be better. Like, I know they're supposed to be, or not supposed to be, but feel like they're from other Ubisoft games, but it's just way too much crap in front of your face that it's kind of distracting when you're trying to shoot people. And one of the things about older COD games that made them so good is that, well, unlike Ghosts, because Ghosts actually suffered, a lot of Infinity Ward games suffer this issue, but, it would be better if they made them feel more real, like in the sense that, that everything should kind of blend into the environment, and like I said about having a set piece, you do that by having something that sticks out, but then having everything else around it kind of blend in with the environment. So like, if they got rid of all this not material, like militaristic construction crap around it, and then just kept it as, you know, cement blocks here, maybe, and architecture, it would make it feel a little bit better. And if they kept this side with just like rocks and stuff, it would make it a little bit easier. This game's really fun though. It really does feel like an old COD. The UI is also really good in my opinion. I feel like if there's a way to shrink it, I definitely would. But like, besides that, it's not too in your face. I feel like it reminds me a lot of like Black Ops 3 freeze HUD, and that game's HUD is really good. One other thing, there are no kill streaks, so that might be a down thing for you guys. In my opinion, I think this game should have kill streaks. I feel like that would make, because they're just missing that one thing. All right, because they got the abilities and everything, right? They're just missing a kill streak, like a good. Maybe if they change some of the abilities to kill streaks, or just added in kill streaks, like, I don't know what they already have, but it would be cool to, like, be able to call in, like, an aerial strike or something like that. Obviously, you would want to nuke. Like, there doesn't have to be too many kill streaks, because, depending on what future this is supposed to take place in. That's it, guys. You've been watching XDefiant, or at least my review on XDefiant, and I'll see you guys later.